praises to the Most High Yahuwah, and all praises to Yahusha, the one that lived for us, died to his flesh for us, then died on the stake for us, and is resurrected for us to use the Ruach HaKodesh. Y'all know what that was. Me quickening the Ruach HaKodesh. Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm Haloe369. Once again, back with another one. And pull up, have a seat, and have a listen. For those that are regular here, hit that thumbs up. If you're new here and you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Anyhow, well, as I've been on this magnificent journey of understanding Yahuwah to the best of my capabilities, empathizing with him, empathizing with his great patience, because he has great patience for our iniquities. I don't think people get how much patience he truly has. You know, people go around, they call themselves gods and all that stuff. And we are a reflection of him. Our life is a reflection of how we treat him, but we are not him. The arrogance, the nerve, and the arrogance of humans. Anyhow, I don't look down on any of us because I was once a part of the charade. And, oh yeah, if you ever have any discrepancies, leave them in the comments. Or if you have any insights, leave it in the comment. Or if you just want to say what's up, leave it in the comments. You know, interact. I don't bite, and I don't mind having a rational and understanding conversation. Anyhow, I'm gonna get to reading this book, but before I do, I would like to say thank you for your patience with me. I appreciate every last one of y'all that, you know, subscribe, listen to the page, and also listen to what I have to say, understand my perceptions, and also giving grace and glory to the Most High Yahuwah because he gave us grace. There's one thing I do live by, because if you don't know what else to live by this. I obey obedience. I serve a servant. I am loyal to loyalty. I submit to submission. If you can do those things, above all, I am loyal to the Most High Yahuwah, the creator of heavens and earth, above all. And that is how he treats us. He serves a servant. He submits to submission. He's loyal to loyalty. He obeys obedience. That is the gist of Yahuwah and Yahusha, because during his time, he obeyed obedience. He didn't know, like, if you pay attention, he ran away from confrontation. He ran away. He didn't confront confrontation immediately because, one, he knew he wasn't gonna get nowhere. People were stuck in their own ways, their own beliefs. I mean, remember, relationships rule the world. And your greatest relationship is the one you have with Yahuwah, the Most High Creator of heavens and earth. And Yahusha, the one that demonstrated how to follow correctly. He demonstrated that. And it wasn't easy for him like people think it was. That wasn't easy for him. People think it's easy. Once again, when Yahusha was tempted, people mistake the fact that he was the son of the Creator, that it was easy. That's not how that went. I'm sorry to tell you. But most people have that assumption that, it was nothing for them. Or like it was just, no. When you die to your flesh, because think about when we fast for 40 days or like for however long you fast, and you start to lose your continence and lose yourself. You want to give in to temptation. Most people don't understand that when you hear that Yahusha was tempted, he was tempted for real. Like he was really wanting to do these things. Like this is something he wanted but denied. You can't be tempted if you don't want it. Like that's not how that went. Like so I mean, and then also I want to expound on something that I mentioned in my last video, which is how terrible lust is. Lust got all these niggas kicked out of heaven. Excuse my language. Got the fallen angels kicked out of heaven. Got them all kicked out. Lust, lascivious behavior, wanting to do more than what they were meant to do. And then now look at society now. Everybody's doing more than what they were meant to do. Men were not meant to follow themselves or their own passions. They were meant to serve Yahuwah. We weren't meant to serve ourselves in no shape, form, or fashion. We were meant to serve Yahuwah. We were meant to seek him out, bring ourselves into a state of remembrance, and harmonize with his ecosystem. Lasciviousness killed kingdoms. Lust killed kingdoms. Fornication kills kingdoms. Division within oneself kills your kingdom. If you are not aligned with, if you're double-minded, you're in a state of division. That's what double-minded means. State of division. You're not in a state of rest. Think about it. Think about how many people online right now talking to, women doing way more than what they were meant to do. all through following men's behavior, which is men doing more than what they were meant to do. Now we don't even live regular lives anymore. We don't. Some of us do. I mean, like, some of us know how to live a regular life, and that's because we grew up in that and still know how to maintain our, youthful, our youthful perception, our youthful perception on life. Because we weren't meant to just, not have fun either. But we were meant to do things, enjoy, appreciate his creation, and experience his creation. And give him acknowledgement, because throughout the book of Enoch, he gave acknowledgement to Yahuwah. He gave acknowledgement. Blessed him, blessed his name. And then also he continued to bless him even through the things that he was terrified of. He was terrified. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's no easy feat to defeat your own delusion. It's not an easy feat. It's not an easy feat to not cave in to your desires. That's not an easy feat. Granted, it's not justifiable when you do. I'm not saying it's justified when you do cave in to desires, because it's not. However, it's not easy. Okay? And he does give you ways to rectify it, which is in Corinthians. I'm sorry. But he gives you a way to rectify poor behavior or lascivious behavior. Fornicators and adulterers and all that stuff, all we did was follow the fallen angels. That's all we did. And it got them kicked. If it got them kicked out of heaven, what makes you think he'll accept us being lascivious or fornicators? He would have us deal with one individual. And there's actually a scientific reason behind it, though. Like, if you think about it, like, or practical, I'm gonna say not even just scientific. I'm gonna just say practical reason. It's practical reasoning behind why you should only stay with one person or only involve yourself with one person, because you don't know what that person got. Like, you don't know what each and every individual that you are dealing with got going on, unless you just so far in their business that you done lost yourself. Because that's what happens. You lose yourself trying to be monitor and maintain, which is why the Most High gave us free will. He like, nah, I'm not bringing to monitor you. And we supposed to give the same type of, like, to whoever we dealing with, we supposed to give that same type of free will to them. Which is, let them do what they gonna do. And the Most High will take care of them. However, if you're participating in that situation in a sinful nature, of course he can't protect you. So that's why you gotta do it by the Most High's rules. You can't do it by your own rules. Otherwise you're gonna fail. I mean, and we've all fell short, so like me too. Nigga, I done fell short. Short. So I went out here, like, life wasn't easy for me. Life ain't easy out here for people like that. Like, Once you start understanding the Most High, He starts to make your life, He creates your life to be easy. When you empathize with His emotions and feelings, like, but people don't acknowledge His emotions and feelings, and us as men don't, most of the time. And then what happens? Well, now women don't acknowledge men's emotions and feelings. And then what happens? Now children don't acknowledge and the women's or their own mother's emotions and feelings. That's what happens. It falls down the line. Like Yahuwah gonna make you experience what you make him experience. So if you're not giving him his reverence, if you're not giving Yahuwah reverence, your situation shall not be exalted. Or, nah, I take that back. Your situation will be exalted, but not in the way you think. He'll exalt whatever you're treating him like. That's what he shall exalt. He will not exalt, you're going to get exaltation in one area or another. And if it's sinful behavior, then that's what you shall reap. If it's righteous behavior, that's what you shall reap. That's how that goes. Anyhow, that's my little spiel about how I observe this stuff, and like, if you can, be careful out here, because it is tempting to fall back into wickedness, or like you'll find yourself being alone, feeling alone for the most part. You'll find yourself feeling alone sometimes, or you'll find yourself falling astray just because you desire things that you shouldn't at the time. I know, because I done it, so it's not like I'm overcoming it, or I have overcame it, but it still happens from time to time where, you get those spaces where you feel like I'm not fulfilled, or this ain't happening quick enough for me, or whatever the case may be. Now me, I've decided to just be obedient to the Most High regardless of how I feel. Like, he don't care about how I feel. He cares about my obedience. He submits to that. He obeys that. That's all he obeys. And if I'm not in line with that, with do unto others as you would have them do unto you, which is do unto Yahuwah, first seek ye the kingdom of heaven. Second, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And then the rest shall be added. Most people get the two backwards. Most people, guess what most people do? Just take a wild guess. Most people put other people above the Most High Yahuwah. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's what most people do. They fall in line with caving into somebody that they're interacting with. They fall into caving into the worldly desires of an individual that they're dealing with, not knowing that they are circumventing or seeing them above the rules and regulations of the Most High Yahuwah. And so then they get to experience all that BS that they treat the Most High like. And that's really how it goes. Like, you really just treating the most, like, when you treat the Most High like trash, if you treating the Most High like trash, or like he don't exist, or like he don't, or as if he did not earn your acknowledgement, in all your ways, he gonna allow whoever you're dealing with, rather it be a spouse, rather it be your marriage, rather it be people you just deal with on a regular basis, he gonna find a way to get you treated. For real. He gonna find a way to get you treated just like you treat him. And don't take my word for it. Like, yeah, you can acknowledge yourself in your own ego and all that stuff and claim yourselves to be, more than what you really are, but the Most High, you're gonna make whoever you deal with see themselves in the same way. Because life is a reflection of how you treat him. And stop mistaking the universe for the Most High. Yahuwah operates outside of time. He operates outside of time. He is existence. And he created all this stuff. Anyhow, I think I done ran it long enough. Man, I could go on and on about all that stuff, but I ain't got enough time. I gotta work. Anyhow, I do want to make sure that I finish reading the book of Enoch. All right, y'all. You ready? Now, I'm probably gonna do about a couple chapters. We'll see. But this is chapter 61, I believe. Yeah, this is chapter 61. If I missed a chapter, y'all just hit me in the comments, and I'll figure but I'm a commentary on each chapter that I'm doing. So I'm gonna try to go slower this time, because I still gotta practice. Oh yeah, but chapter 61. And I saw in those days how long cords were given to those angels, and they took to themselves wings, and flew, and they went towards the north. And I asked the angel, saying unto him, why have those angels taken these cords and gone off? And he said unto me, they have gone to measure. And the angel who went with me said unto me, these shall bring the measures of the righteous, and the ropes of the righteous to the righteous, that they may stay themselves on the name of the Elohim of Ruach forever and ever. Stay themselves, okay? The elect shall begin to dwell with the elect. And those are the measures which shall be given to faith. Y'all hear that? The elect shall be with the elect. That means that those that are righteous shall dwell with the righteous. Elect shall dwell with the elect. And for those, and those were measures which shall be given to faith, and which shall strengthen righteousness. It shall strengthen righteousness. More people together with the same mindset is a lot more powerful. And these measures shall reveal all the secrets of depths of the earth. Okay? We don't know how deep it goes, but as the elect and the righteous dwell with each other, we shall know. It shall be unveiled. And those who have been destroyed by the desert, and those who have been devoured by the beast, and those who have been devoured by the fish of the sea, that they may return and stay themselves. So basically, when they come back to life, they'll be able to still be who they were before they left this plane. And these are those that are in a state of righteousness and his elect. On the day of the elect one, which is Yahusha, the elect one. Yahusha is the elect one. For none shall be destroyed before Yahuwah, and none can be destroyed, and all who dwell above in the. Let me flip this page. My fault, y'all. Listening? Hope y'all listening. Heaven. Yeah, none shall dwell above in the heaven. Receive. No, and all who dwell above in the heaven. None can be destroyed, and all who dwell above in the heaven received a command and power and one voice and one light like unto fire. And that one with their first words they bless. That's Yahusha. That's who they blessed. And enrolled and lauded with wisdom. And they were wise in utterance, and in the Ruach of life. And the Elohim of Ruach placed the elect one on the throne of glory. He placed Yahusha on the throne of glory. That's the elect one is Yahusha once again. And he shall judge all the works of the holy above in heaven, and in the balance shall their deeds be weighed. And when he shall lift up his countenance, meaning a bright face, like when he should lift up his face, because his countenance is great, to judge their secret ways according to the word of the name of Yahuwah, and their path according to the way of the righteous judgment of Yahuwah. Then shall they all be with one voice speak and bless, and glorify and extol and sanctify the name of Yahuwah. Sanctify his name. And he will summon all the host of heavens and all the holy ones above, and the host of Yahuwah, the cherubic and the seraphim, the cherubim, no, my fault, the cherubic and the seraphim and the ophanim, and all the angels of power, and all the angels of principality, and the elect one, and the other powers on earth and over the water. On that day shall raise one voice and bless and glorify and exalt in the spirit of faith, which is the spirit of confidence in the Most High, Yahweh. And in the Ruach of wisdom, spirit and Ruach are the same. So it's Ruach of faith. And in the Ruach of wisdom, and in the Ruach of patience, which has its own Ruach, and in the Ruach of mercy, which has its own Ruach, and the Ruach of judgment, which has its own Ruach. So treat all things as if it's its own entity, basically. And of peace, and in the spirit, and the Ruach of goodness, and shall all say with one voice, blessed is he, and may the name of Yahuwah be blessed forever and ever. The name of Yahuwah shall be blessed forever and ever. All who sleep not above in heaven shall bless him. All the holy ones who are in heaven shall bless him. And all the elect who dwell in the garden of life, and every Ruach of light who is able to bless and glorify and extol and hallow thy blessed name. Hallow his name. And all flesh shall beyond measure glorify and bless thy name forever and ever. Shall bless Yahusha and Yahuwah forever. For great is the mercy of the Elohim of Ruach, and he is long suffering. Long suffering. He has patience, great patience. And all his works, and all that he has created, he has revealed to the righteous and elect. So all of his works and all that he has created, he revealed to the righteous and elect. In the name of the Elohim of all Ruach. This is chapter 62. But I'm at chapter 62, but I'm going to expound on this chapter, which is everything that I said in the beginning of this video. We tend to want to have an ego about how we treat the Most High. But the Most High, he, like, as you saw, he not going. He prepared everything where everyone is to be rewarded great judgment according to their works. And those that relied on his name, shall be saved gracefully, like shall be forgiven. And then also, like, the righteous and elect wasn't always righteous. Which is different from the 144,000. which is the first fruits. Okay, the first fruits, those are different than the righteous and elect. The righteous and elect have experience, and so also shall be redeemed by Yahuwah. Like, and it said that in the beginning of the book. It says that at the beginning. If you read it from the beginning, like, I could go back, but I also got other videos where I done read this book from the beginning, from where it started, where you see that he redeemed all those that were in sinful behavior. He redeemed them. So the righteous and the elect are separate from the 144,000. And so, like, he's speaking on the great things that the righteous and elect shall do, which is bless his name, bless his name, bless the name of Yahusha, also exalt him so that he may exalt you in return. And it's really that simple. We make it hard because of because we have desires that are worldly. A lot of times we have desires and things that are we have desires of the things of this world that create it to be hard. But I say this all the time: the less you want, the more you have. And it's true. The less you want or the less you desire, the more you have. And it doesn't mean, like, go around being delusional. Like, I mean, you can be delusional, but you better be delusional about the right thing. Like, let's say you don't have to see Yahuwah to believe in him. That's as far as my delusion goes. All my prayers are answered. That's as far as my delusion is going. Like, giving him acknowledgement and exaltation. That's as far as my delusion is going. I could care less about what, like, if whatever he wants me to have, I'll have it. Wherever Yahuwah wants me to have, I'll have it. Or I already have it. Whatever, matter of fact, that's what it is whatever he wants you to have, you already have. You already have whatever it is Yahuwah wants you to have, and for you to be grateful for what you already have. You go around looking for problems, you create more issues, more problems. If you're solution-based or optimistic, you'll find more things to be optimistic about. That's how life works. However, the key difference between my teaching and the teaching of these esoteric teachings is to exalt Yahuwah. He is a whole separate being than us. Stop mistaking the universe for Yahuwah. That's something he created. It's not like, it is not to be exalted above the Creator, Yahuwah, the one who has the magnificent mind to articulate the matter, because he articulated the matter into existence. He articulated the Ruach and all of its Ruach. All of the Ruach that's out here, he articulated into existence. Created, no confusion at all. Everything has its continents. Everything has its order. Everything has its place. And it's a great harmony. And you see it in here. Like, I ain't reading nothing crazy. Like, it's in here. And then people probably don't acknowledge the angels. And y'all better start acknowledging these dang on angels, because these angels is the ones that's putting it, like, the fallen ones are the ones that's putting us in jeopardy or have put us in jeopardy. And then you got the ones that protect us. Not all angels are good. Y'all better learn how to acknowledge the bad and the good. Acknowledge both. Acknowledge there are lascivious beings out here that are that have dominion over things. And like Hasatan, that's a ruach. That's a form of ruach that has possessed and perverted people's perceptions and internals. All right, I gotta continue to read, y'all. I'm gonna continue to read. Man, anyhow, chapter 62, y'all. And thus, Yahuwah commanded the kings and the mighty and the exalted and those who dwell on the earth, and said, open your eyes and lift up your horns, if ye are able to recognize the elect one and the Elohim of Ruach seated him on the throne of his glory. That's Yahusha, which means those people that say that they're all the same being, they're not. They are not. It says it right there. They are not the same being. And the Ruach of righteousness was poured out upon him. The Ruach of righteousness was poured out upon him. You know what that means? It's fluid. Breath and fluid. And the word of his mouth slays all the sinners. The Ruach of righteousness was poured out upon him, and the word of his mouth slays all the sinners. I had to repeat that, y'all. And all the unrighteous are destroyed from before his face. All the righteous are destroyed. All the unrighteous are destroyed before his face. That means they disintegrate. And there shall stand up in that day all the kings and the mighty, and the exalted, and those who hold the earth. And they shall see and recognize how he sits on the throne of his glory, and righteousness is judged before him, and no lying word is spoken before him. Then shall pain come upon them as on a woman in travail, and she has the pain in bringing forth when her child enters the mouth of the womb. Enters the mouth of the womb. So we know how much that women go through when they are giving birth. That's how much pain all unrighteousness will be in. And she has pain in bringing forth. And the portion of them shall look on the other, and they shall be terrified. And they shall be downcast of countenance, meaning their face shall be downcast. Countenance. You won't be able to look upright. and the pain shall seize them. Pain. And when they see that Son of Man, Yahusha, sitting on the throne of his glory, and the kings and the mighty and all who possess the earth shall bless and glorify and exalt him who rules over all, who was hidden. Who was hidden. He rules over all that is hidden. For from the beginning the Son of Man was hidden. And Yahuwah preserved him in the presence of his might. He preserved him in the presence of his might and revealed him to the elect. And the congregation of the elect and holy shall be sown, and all the elect shall stand before him on that day, those that are elect. And all the kings and all the kings and the mighty shall be exalted, and those who rule the earth shall fall down before him on their faces. They shall fall down before him on their faces. You listening? I hope you are listening, okay? Hope y'all listening. And worship and set their hope upon that Son of Man, which is Yahusha. Specifically, Yahusha. And to petition him to supplicate for mercy at his hands. Nevertheless, the Elohim of Ruach will so press them. He will press them. You listening? I'm going to continue. That they shall hastily go forth from his presence, and their faces shall be filled with shame. He's talking about them sinners. The ones that deny the name of Yahuwah, deny his behavior, deny the way that things were created, cause disharmony, cause arguments. There's people out here that do that on a regular basis. If that's you, I hate it for you. But he's still being patient with us. We still here, so he's being patient. And those that don't have shame, it's worse for them. And the darkness grows deeper on their faces, and he will deliver them to the angels for punishment. You listening? He will deliver them to the angels for punishment, to execute vengeance on them, because they have oppressed his children and his elect. Those that was trying to follow righteousness. He's taking vengeance for those that was trying to follow righteousness, and people will get in their way. And they shall be a spectacle for the righteous and for his elect. That means they shall be pretty much entertainment for the righteous, basically. A spectacle means to encapsulate an entertainment. Like we shall all see. It should be a spectacle for the righteous and the elect. They shall rejoice over them, because the wrath of Yahuwah resteth upon them, and his sword is drunk with their blood. Yahuwah's sword, which is his word, is drunk with their blood, which is slaughter. And the righteous and elect shall be saved on that day. And they shall never thenceforward see the face of the sinners and the unrighteous. And the Elohim of Ruach will abide over them. Meaning that will be the new ruler. Like, we shall govern ourselves through his laws. And with that Son of Man, they shall eat. Shall they eat? My fault. Shall they eat? And lie down and rise up forever and ever. And the righteous and elect shall have risen from the earth, and cease to be of downcast countenance, meaning their countenance shall not downcast, it shall be upright. And they shall have been clothed with garments of glory. And these shall be the garments of life from the Elohim of Ruach. And your garments shall not grow old. The garments shall not grow old. Not your glory pass away before the Elohim of Ruach. So your glory shall not pass away. Now I'm at chapter 63, but I'm gonna stop right there because this video is almost past its time. However, if you have enjoyed my reading and also my commentary, reading and commentary, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And, if you made it this far, I love you. And it's all praises to the Most High that you even made it this far. I promise you. It's all praises to the Most High, Yahuwah and Yahusha and their behavior. And remember, y'all, concentrate on the resurrection, because that's how you get resurrected. Like, that's how you have a life of renewal, is concentrating on his resurrection. Appreciate his sacrifice. Concentrate on the resurrection. Concentrate on, and have faith beyond sight. Have faith beyond sight. Don't even worry about what's going on out here like that. Don't find yourself taking things personal. And then also have a playful spirit. Have a playful spirit, because if you don't have a spirit as a child, which he said in the book of Matthew, if you read it, he said, take not nothing, let him come to me. Don't take him away from me. And then he said that if you don't have a heart such as these, you will not see the kingdom of heaven. Be a child, be playful. Now know your place, don't be childish. And I'll speak more on it, but be playful in spirit. But also serve the Most High above all. Serve Yahuwah above everything. Wisdom and righteousness. and he'll create your way. But you just gotta be for certain that he's creating your way. Remember, the less you want, the more you have. The less you want, The more you have. The more you have, the more you have to be thankful for. The more you have to be thankful for, the more shall be added. And that's my time, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna get up off of here because I gotta go to work later on. But I will do another video depending on how early I get off. But you guys are welcome to comment. If you disagree, comment. If you enjoyed it, comment. Thumbs up the video. So I love y'all. I love you. I do love you. Genuinely, not fake love. I genuinely do love you.